Hi everyone, David Garrido from Sky Sports here. I've got Zachari and Evan, who are two of the young people who've been through the Street Soccer Academy. They are graduates from AFC Wimbledon. Guys, I'm so excited to speak to you because, you've just are right at the centre of the story here. Maybe, Zachari, you can kick us off. So give us some context. Before you joined the Street Soccer Academy, what was life like for you?
If I'm honest, a bit up and down. It's kind of hanging around the wrong people, in a way, getting myself into some problems. And then off of the back of that, I've met Stephen from Divert. He's helped me a lot with getting into football, and he introduced me to Danny, who's part of Divert, but also works at AFC Wimbledon.
Okay.
And then meeting him, I expressed my interest in football coaching and that, and getting into football with him. And then that's how I got onto the program from there. And then not looked back since.
So you were like joining the dots, but had it not been football, I guess it probably wouldn't have been as interesting. The fact that it was based at a football club.
Yeah.
For you,
Therefore,
right?
that was part of the attraction for me. It's like FC Wimbledon, it's a big club. It's a proper football team. So it's interesting. It was great to be part of it.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Evan? I mean, your experiences early on with Street Soccer Academy, what are your memories from those first sessions?
So I came through the program through Zach, so shout out to Zach for that. For real, because again, I feel like through my journey, I was just floating around and just trying to figure out where I wanted to be. And I feel like AFC Wimbledon and the Street Soccer Foundation just put me in the right trajectory.
Yeah.
So obviously it was I think it was a 12-week program, and it was a thing where we were just going through different avenues in sports that I didn't know about. For example, I got introduced to player care, welfare officer, and scouting. Also, it was media as well that I also wanted to be more adamant involved in.
Okay.
And for people for example, Daniel, a part of the FC Wimbledon, has put me forward to be able to do stuff like media. So I'm very grateful for that.
Excellent. So this interview, you're going to be absolutely fine with.
Hopefully you'll do it well.
No, absolutely. Walking into an environment like that, Zachari, how are you feeling at that point? Are you feeling hopeful? Are you feeling daunted? Just give me an idea of the emotions of that point.
Initially, I'd say it's a mixture of nervousness and excitement, because it's something big can come out of this, but then it's a new environment that I've stepped into. So I just looked at it as I'm going in with a positive mindset to get something positive out of it.
Yeah.
And then that's what I've gained, if I'll be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna add on to that as well, because I felt like it was a thing where I knew how much they believed in us, so I wanted to reciprocate that too. I knew that they were trying to show us an avenue that we didn't know about, and I was very appreciative about that. So that's how I wanted to put myself forth and do the best I can to be involved in it. Yeah.
And Evan, with you, what's some of the biggest challenges you were facing at that point when you joined?
Before starting, so like I said, I felt like I was just floating in life. I didn't know exactly where I wanted to be. I'm 26, so it was like a age where I felt like it was something that needs to happen in life. And I felt like through Street Soccer Foundation, they was able to give me a pathway, or just an understanding that there's a path to be given.
Yeah, and that direction.
Yeah, so it made me more, it just made me realize that I can actually do more.
Yeah.
And yeah, from there, just...
Yeah, it's open doors to different things. So like he's mentioned, there's player care, scouting and more.
What really resonated with you? What was the bit that you just go, oh, that's cool, that's interesting?
For me, is pathways into football coaching. That's what I do now as well.
Yeah.
I coach at a youth club in Clapham Junction called Providence House.
Yeah.
So do sessions there 3 times a week. And then through working with Danny at AFC Wimbledon and being on the Street Soccer program, it's helped me kind of build into that stage.
But you know what I love about that, Zachari, is the fact that, this program, these academies were designed to help you, but you're using that to help other people.
Yeah, exactly.
You're teaching them.
Paying it forward in a way.
Right, that's
it.
Yeah, that's it. So give me an idea of exactly when you sensed things were changing, where you really felt like that confidence rebuilding. Were there any sort of moments where you were like, oh, this is good, I like this, I need to keep feeding this now?
I would say at the end of the when we got into the tournament, and then we ended up, because obviously at the end of the 12-week program, we do a tournament with the other teams. And I feel like my confidence as when I was playing football, and I felt like a captain figure in terms of feeling confident to actually use my words in that. I feel like that was built through the 12-week program. Because I feel like at the beginning, I wasn't as, I would like to let people just say what they want to say and just stay in a corner and just be like, whatever.
Wasn't as vocal.
I wasn't as vocal as I wanted to be, you get what I'm saying? But I feel like at the 12-week, after the 12-week program, I felt like way more confident, and I felt like asking more inviting questions that actually put me in the right spaces. So I felt very
So from someone who was sort of floaty to someone who's showing leadership, I mean, that's a massive change. Props to you. And that's huge.